What's up, y'all? We are back. Episode 17 of the Washington Nationals / Texas Rangers Out of the Park Baseball 24 series. We're here September 1st, 2029, and the Texas Rangers are in control of the second wild card, 66 and 62. It's been a heck of a month. We've dealt with a ton of injuries and somehow made it through. So JC, oh my God, is that how you say it? Whatever. Tommy here fractured his hand. He was out for 5 to 6 weeks. He was having such a good year, but he went out like mid-August, so he'll be back in a few weeks, but we've managed to persevere without him. Josh Young went out about a week ago, 4-week injury, so he'll be out for another 3 weeks. He'll be back before the playoffs, though. He's been having himself a very low-key, great season. Camilo Doval, we cannot quite get him back. He's had 2 setbacks already. It was originally a 3-month injury, then another setback, then another one just came up a couple days ago. But yeah, overall, it's been pretty good. Corey Seager has really turned it on here in the second half. He had a really good August, a 163 WRC plus. Kind of coming back from, it was a good season, but it wasn't great. But he's turned into a really good one, and we're happy to have him around to make sure this is only major leagues. Vital Brujan's hitting really well in limited time, but he's not a full-time player. Stone Russell. So he got hurt for a little bit, but I think I had him in AAA for a little bit on a rehab assignment. But I brought him back up in August, and he had an insanely good August. This is in the majors. A 173 WRC plus in the majors. Then you chalk in the end of July, and he got off to a really rough start to the year, but his numbers on the year are looking really good. 117 WRC plus, 12% walk rate, which probably is sustainable. He kind of did that in the minors throughout his career, so really excited for Stone. He's thrown the offense on his back, along with Corey Seager and some other guys like Walter Jenkins. 84 plate appearances in the last month since getting him around the deadline, and 111 WRC plus playing left field against righties. Ozzie Albies just came back. I had to put him in the lineup, but he's been good. Brock Daniels, one of our top prospects coming into the year, 113 WRC plus, isn't quite as good as he was doing earlier. You see in April he was insane. May was also insane, and since then he's been anywhere from like okay to like bad. So we'll only get a little bit more out of Brock, but he's been fine all around. And then Joe McCall, I don't know if he's actually our top prospect, maybe our second best. Yeah, he's number 2 in our system. And we called him up because we had the injuries to Young and who else got hurt? Oh yeah, Chris Sarver went down for a few weeks. So I called up McCall, and he's been awesome since coming up. 106 WRC plus. All around good numbers. Been playing some center field, some right field, kind of where we need him. Has been good at all those positions, so really excited for Joe. Antuna's starting hitting a little bit. Our deadline acquisition from Washington, that was in the Ketel Marte trade, who not doing too great for the Nationals, who are 78 and 51. I wish I had them all on my team. I'm very sad about that. And screw you, Marcelo Mayer. Oh my God. Doubling his WRC plus from last year. I have no idea what happened last year with that, but unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. He's going to win MVP, a year after completely busting. And then James Wood, man, he continues to be great. Good for them. Paul Skeen's breaking out. Would have liked that. He never did that for us. Aaron Nola having a great year again. It is what it is, I guess. But I wish I was managing this team. But whatever. We're having fun with the Rangers so far, I guess. But yeah, Chris Sarver's been below league average at the bat. He just came back from injury as well. Hermano Ortiz was got off to a really good start for us and has kind of fallen off a bit, but it's still above league average hitter with us. Really good walk rate, hitting the ball out of the ballpark. Really excited for Herman Ortiz, number 21 prospect in baseball. Colomares just out there for his defense, but he's been good defensively. And Trevino on pace for 3 WAR with a 13.9 framing runs and just a 68 WRC plus. So he's been huge for our pitching staff, which we'll go into. Good segue. That has been mostly good, actually. Dolander has been awesome. He's just been every bit as good as advertised. But hopefully well worth that contract. Dylan Cease he's been fine lately. He just has not been able to get his footing. July was brutal for him. June was not good. August was much better, and hopefully he can continue that in the playoffs. But if we make the playoffs, it's been a bit of a disappointing year. He's a free agent after the season. Mitch Pratt might lose the rotation spot here, but honestly, the peripherals don't look too bad. The K's, walks, home runs. I would have expected the home runs to be a bigger issue, but he's honestly been fine. He's on pace for 2 WARs. So that's about a league average starter. Even though his ERA plus is not impressive at all. And Cole Irvin, really impressive season. On pace to throw 170 innings of about league average ball. That's exactly what we would have wanted out of him when we signed him. And then Justin Steele, kind of same story, but less innings, better results. So combined $3 million for those guys, or $2.8 million, and they've given us some really good production. Much better than the 26.4 that Cease is making. Although we're not paying him all of that. Yeah, Josh Hader has turned it around after a kind of rough start to the year. You see his April was bad, and besides that, it's been business as usual for him. Future Hall of Famer, most likely. Also on the last year of his deal, so that's something to monitor. Mark Church, guy we claimed off waivers, he's been awesome for us. Lucas Jacobson, our lefty setup man, he's been really good. And then middle relief, it's been mostly good. Ozuna's been good. Pacheco, Irv Carter, our Rule 5 pick. He had kind of like a rough little patch here in the middle of the year. Yeah, June and July were not great, but August was fantastic. So hopefully we keep getting some more of that out of Irv. And then Cole Henry has bounced back after a really tough start to the season. Pretty much April through June was horrible, and then July and August so far has been good. So hopefully we can get some good production out of Cole coming into the end of the year. Luis Devers has been good as well. A guy we kind of needed a warm body in the bullpen. Called him up, and he's pitched. The results have been good. The underlying metrics probably don't indicate he's that good of a pitcher, but he's been okay. And then we called up Hayden Thomas, a young arm, then Aiden Curry, who spent some time in the majors as well as AAA this season so far. So that's kind of where we are as a team here. I gotta set these lineups really quick. I'm not really sure what I want to do with Albies here. I definitely want him in the lineup because we're gonna push for a playoff spot. And he's been a good hitter, but I like Ortiz out there, and I like Colmenares' glove. So maybe we. This is tough. Okay. How has Stone Russell been against righties this year? He's been solid. Joe McCall doesn't have any crazy splits. Not really. Yeah, no, he's been fine. Walter Jenkins is only playing against righties anyway, and he's been awesome against them. So, man, I don't know what to do with Albies here. He's been so bad at the glove. You know what? I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to just make him our backup, kind of around the infield. Then we'll keep the lineup as is, and then against lefties, we'll put Ortiz at short, Albies at second, and really sacrifice the defense with that because obviously he's not a good defender over there, and we'll use some defensive replacements. We have a couple guys who can kind of step in there. Let's actually use Ortiz. I don't know if this will put him at second, but we'll give that a shot. And I think we're good to go. Let's do that. We don't have a backup. Okay, yeah. I want Varsho backing up center. Okay. Good enough. Let's do that. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's get into this September episode here and hopefully make the playoffs here in our first year as the general manager of the Texas Rangers. So, big win in this one against the White Sox, who I think, I don't know, they lead their division right now. Let's see, check out the full standings here. So, yeah, we would be in first place in the AL East. I guess they're the worst division in baseball, but yeah, we're in pretty competitive division, the top three at least. The Astros and Athletics are complete punching bags, though. But yeah, right now we're up here with like the Guardians, Tigers, Blue Jays. I guess you can consider the Royals, but it's really a 4-team race for 2 spots. So we have a good shot, but we're all pretty much in a deadlock. Expanded standings, we're plus 52 in run differential, so we're underperforming a little bit according to that, but that doesn't, I don't know, that's pretty much a push at that point. So yeah, we're with, let's see, the Guardians. Yeah, we're this is about as even as it gets for a wild card race. Okay, so Justin Steele on the mound here. And we win 5-1, so there you go. Brock Daniels playing some shortstop. I don't like to see that. Justin Steele, another really good start. He's been awesome, man. What a good signing that's been. Okay, let me sim about a week, just so I'm not doing every single game here. And yeah, we'll come back in about 7 days. Yeah, so we're back about a week later, and it's about as good as it gets to start a month. Only 1 loss in... what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. So 7-1 to begin the month. Yeah, that's about as good as it gets. August and September, man, we've really turned a corner. We're 23-12 in the last month and a half. Yeah, a couple of really good performances. Dollander, a couple of awesome starts. Not for Cease. Mitch Bratt was good. Justin Steele had a couple decent starts. Cole Irvin didn't last too long in that one, but yeah, so far so good. Jose Trevino has been absolutely killing it at the plate with the singles machine. Look at this hit streak he has. Going back, I guess, to late August. He's been awesome, man. On pace for 3.4 WAR. Just insane. I didn't think we'd get that kind of value out of him this year. Herman Ortiz had a really nice nice week, I guess. Bunch of hits, home run, bunch of RBIs. Corey Seager, another guy. I mean, we expect that out of him. Had a really nice little run there. So yeah, about as good as it gets to begin the month. We're 73-63. Unfortunately, we didn't gain that much ground on these guys, but it looks like it's going to be a 3-team race here. Kansas City and Toronto kind of falling out of it, but there's still plenty of time to go here. So we'll do the same thing, sim another week, come back with how it goes. All right, so we just got Thomas the JC back today, so he'll be in the lineup moving forward. Josh Young due back in 3 days as well, but Chris Sarver did go down. So we called up Eric Bloomer, who's the guy we got in the Washington trade, a former first-round pick that I took with that team in the Ketel Marte trade. So, yeah, he's been up for 4 games, has been really good in a small sample. So we'll see if he continues to play well. He's starting center field, mostly due to lack of options, but he's also a good player. So really excited what he's going to bring. And we are 76-66, tied for the second wild card. 4 games up on the Tigers, 6.5 up on the Blue Jays. So we're in a good position. We're just going to keep winning games here. And Mitch Bratt on the mound for this one, 5-3 victory. To JC in his first game back, 2 RBIs. Looks like Stone Russell had a homer. He's been freaking amazing, man. He got up to such a bad start. I was ready to give up on him, but as a DH, you can definitely do worse than Stone Russell. And Corey Seager continues to crush, 142 WRC plus on the year. Not the best day for the pitching staff. It looks like Irv Carter gave up a few runs, but Mitch Bratt a good start. And there you go. We'll play Los Angeles now, who we are fighting for the first wild card spot. So we get a sweep here, and we're right with them. So let's see if we can do it. Cole Irvin coming off a a really nice start last time up. Let's do it. We're also up to 4th in runs scored, which is insane. We were like 9th going into the month. 3rd in runs against as well. But we lose 6-0, so that puts a damper on any chance of a wild card, the first wild card spot. Cole Irvin, 6 unearned runs. Ouch. Justin Steele on the mound for game 2, and we win 2-0. Just a guy to clear up a 40-man spot. And Jose Trevino, another 2 hits. 2 doubles. Good for you, dude. Nice. I didn't know that. I didn't know he had that in him. Justin Steele, he's 5 and fly these days, and he does a good job at it. So no worries there. So we look for the series win here to bring us within just 2 games of LA. Josh Young is back as well, so that really throws a wrench in our outfield configuration because I'm probably gonna have to have Eric Bloomer out in centers because he's a better defender, but then they're both righties, so that also makes it tough. Dalton Varsho has been too good, and he's a good versatile outfielder. Honestly, I was thinking about DFA and Antunia. He just hasn't really been great, and he's in for a big raise this offseason, and actually he could be optioned. But is it even worth optioning him? Okay, he can't even be demoted anyway. Oh yeah, call it one burrito, but okay, that works. Okay, so I think McCall moves to the bench. He hasn't done too much in the last couple games. Josh Young's a really good player, so we need him out there. Even if McCall is the future, it's important to give Young the chance here. Okay, so I think we'll keep running with this. It seems to be working, so we look for the series win here against LA. And we pick it up, 5-3 victory, so we inch closer to them for that first wild card. Dollander quality start. Nice job all around, 5-3 win. So off day, and we will play a series against the Dodgers now, who have fallen from grace in the series quite quickly. I don't remember them being a bad team like this. Yeah, no, they've been pretty much dominant this entire save, and this is wow, not good. Not good. Looks like everyone kind of got old and sucky. Brian Rudd's making a ton of money hurt. They still have good players. It's weird. How is Bo Bichette doing for him? Because I almost traded for him, I believe. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't do that with the Nationals, because I probably would have been fired even quicker. Okay. Game 1 of this set. We'll have C. Spratt, Irvin, but maybe we'll skip Bratt here. But he's been good. But we'll see what happens Game 1 and Game 2. So we win 9-10. Trevino, 3 more hits, man. What a freaking beast. Dude's up to an 82 WRC plus on the year. On pace for almost 4 WAR. As I expected 50 WRC plus this year out of him, and he's absolutely killed the second half. Not a great start from Cease. Bullpen, little shaky, but we get the win, so that's all that matters. Also, offensively, put up 10 runs. Pretty well spread out, though. I mean, looks like we had just as many hits as runs. Coleman Arez had a good game. Nice. Okay, so pick up Game 1. Let's go to Bratt here in Game 2. Even though we probably could have started Irvin. I think it's probably a push anyway. We lose 2-1. So JC had our only RBI. Jacobson looks like he blew it. Bratt a really good start, though. So, he's on a nice little run here, and he might be looking at a playoff start at this point. So 2 games back of the Angels, 1 game up on the Guardians. And we'll have Cole Irvin on the mound here looking for the series win, and we do, 11-4. Big game for the offense. Cal Raleigh, 3 hits. He's been low-key awesome as our backup catcher this year. Ortiz continues his nice season for us. Good day for Josh Young, Tommy, and Cole Irvin, a decent start. So, man, we don't have that many games left. We have 4 series left, so We have a series against Houston here. Justin Steele will be on the mound for game 1. And we win 16-8. Our offense kind of going off here. You know, not bad at all. Man, Josh Young drove in another 4 runs. Trevino, 2 hits, 3 RBIs. I find that so funny that he's, like, kind of destroying the second half. Like, July was awesome. August was bad, but so far in September, like, not going to argue with the results. I don't know where they're coming from, but the old man energy or something. Yeah, good day for the offense. Pitching staff, who cares? We won. But an 8-5 loss. Aiden Curry, not a good game out of him. Seldom used. What the heck just happened? Dolander got hurt? Shit. All right, we'll have to monitor that when he comes around next time for a start. But I'll keep him on the roster, obviously. All right, so we're still game up on the Guardians. Game back of the Angels. Getting close there for that wild card. No real chance of the division here. So I haven't even mentioned that. But 4-0 victory over Houston here. Eric Bloomer, a couple hits in this one. A couple doubles. Nice. And Cease a really good start. He needed that big time. So we have an off day here. Give Dolander a little bit more time to rest. He's out for 4 more days, so we should be able to catch him. What is that? Game 2 of that Seattle series. Okay, that'll be perfect. All right, so game 1, Mitch Pratt on the mound. In Oakland, we lose 6-2. Wow, 37 game on base streak by JC. Ugh. Mitch Pratt, another good start, man. He's been killing it. But the bullpen blows it, and we lose 6-2 in Oakland. So game 2, Cole Irvin against, this is his former team. Was he ever on the A's? I believe he was. No, he wasn't. I'm thinking of, oh, no, I lied. Yeah, okay, he was. But I was thinking of the other Irvin. But yeah, Hader blew this one. Ouch. Don't like to see that. So looking to avoid the sweep here. We're tied with the Guardians. 2 games back of the Angels. And we get swept. That certainly is not good. Trying to check through this really quick. This guy, Mike Henderson, got a nice little boost last time. Still not really intriguing, but... okay. So, October 1st here, we have 2 series to go. Seattle, Oakland. Dolander, not going to be good for this one. I'm going to start Cease, but he'll be good for game 2. And Corey Seager has a diagnosis pending. I don't like that at all. Without him, our lineup is pretty screwed. But a 5-2 victory in 10. Stone Russell, a walk-off 3-run shot. Love that, dude. Love that. Cease, good enough. And the bullpen does a really good job. So, game 2, Dolander back on the mound, and we win 8-6. Diagnosis still pending on that. Another good day from Stone Russell, man. Love that. Brock Daniels, a good game as well. He's been up and down, you know. The second half hasn't been really kind to him, but he's been okay. Yeah, Dolander not great either, but we got the win, so that's all that matters. And we're a game up. Expecting to hear, yep, I had a feeling that was going to happen. He'll be out 7 weeks, so yeah, that puts him, you know, like a mid-November. Yeah, he's not going to be back. That sucks very much. Very much sucks. So JC can slide a third. Young can slide a third. I think we're going to slide Young over there. Put McCall back in the outfield. And yeah, play from there, I guess. We're going to have to go without our best hitter. Well, maybe second best hitter, but one of our best hitters for this playoff run here. So we'll put McCall, put Young. of our show. That sucks, man. That freaking sucks. But we're going to keep moving forward. We have Mitch Bratt here on the mound looking to, continue his really good run of starts. And we lose 2-0. But Bratt, really good once again. I think he earned himself a playoff start. Although, I mean, he's... I don't know. Am I going to start him over Cease? I'm not sure. We'll see. We got to get there first because I think these two are tied. There's no way. There's no way someone caught up to us. Yeah, okay, they're tied. All right, yeah. So we're in... Angels just clinched, but we're tied for the second wild card with either the Guardians or White Sox. And we lose 10-0 to freaking Oakland again. Hayden Thomas gets hurt. So the injuries are starting to rack up here as we move toward the playoffs. I just need a warm body to bring up. Call up Newt. Only guy on our 40-man left. But yeah, 10-0 loss. Ouch. Cole Irvin, definitely his worst start in a while. And the bullpen not great either. So 85-74. We lose. No, that was the same game. Okay, I was gonna say we lost 10-0 2 days in a row. That'd be something. Well, we finally beat Oakland, 6-3 victory. Chris Sarver's still hurting. That sucks. We could use him back. Okay, so a couple more games here. We are. Oh. The Angels caught the Mariners. Wow. Good for them. Holy crap. Yeah, the Mariners have been in first place like the entire season. And yeah, I mean, Julio's still kicking. Holy crap, man. What a player. Only 28. Unbelievable. For sure. Probably a Hall of Famer if he retired today. And then, okay, we have the last game of the year. I'm not even going to risk it with Dolander here. Just, I want him for the playoffs, so... we'll start Jayden Newt. Sounds good. And we'll see how it goes. I don't really care if we get the final wild card. It doesn't matter that much. We lose 10-9, so the pitching kind of an issue. As Cole Henry gets bounced around, so does Hader. Newt was fine for whatever we expected out of him, and there you go. That's the regular season. We got the last wild card. Did we just beat out the Tigers? Holy crap. That was a lot closer than I thought, but Tigers made a nice little comeback at the end. But yeah, we'll come back for the playoffs in just 1 second. All right, so for round 1 of the playoffs, this is what we're rolling with. You kind of check out the lineups. Pretty much the same. We're running pretty shorthanded as well, so like Joe McCall is batting 6th, Eric Bloomer 7th. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We're down some big players at the moment. So, taking out Corey Seager out of this lineup is like, it shortens it so much. It's actually insane. I didn't expect it to be this, look this bad, but, you take out a really good third baseman and then, Young gets pushed to third and, you kind of have to play the 2 rookies in the outfield and Brock Daniels is out in left and, it's just not pretty. And Chris Sarver's out as well. Could be back for next series, but not going to make an impact on this one against Baltimore. We're in Baltimore. They're the best team in the league. So, truly backs against the wall in this one. First in, pretty much every offensive category that matters, or at least in the top couple, and 13th in runs against. So they're all offense. We're kind of all pitching at this point. So, man, they got Yandy Diaz batting 7th. Gunnar Henderson's a stud. Adley's still really good. Colton Cowza. But yeah, I mean, Andrew Abbott's totally beatable. Seth Keener. Graham Ashcraft. I mean, man, they dumped all their resources into hitting. Interesting. Okay, well, we're 6th in runs scored, 3rd in runs against, so we might be a better well-rounded team, but, jack of all trades, master of none. So game 1, we'll have Dolander on the mound, kind of a must-win here. I don't want to go down 1-0, but We win 6-3 in game one. So the offense giving us a little juice. McCall, Bloomer, and Trevino, a couple of unexpected heroes, get a bunch of hits. Stone Russell drives in a couple. Young walked 3 times. Looks like Stone Russell had... Oh, this must have been an exciting end. Oh, my God. 4 runs in the top of the 9th. Stone Russell 2-run shot. Looks like we had an Ozzy Albies 9th inning home run, pinch hitting. I put him on the bench just because, like, I figured they'd use him, but like, I didn't know they'd use him like that, and I didn't know he'd hit a home run. And Jacobson, not a good game out of him, but Dollander, a good start. And yeah, keep moving forward here. Game 2, looking to, win this one and move on. It's a huge upset. And we lose 8-4 in 13. A walk-off grand slam by Brandon. How do you say that? Maia. Good player. Yeah, I mean, it's just a tough way to end it, man. Irv Carter gave it up, our Rule 5 pick. Had a decent season, but he was mostly on the playoff roster due to lack of options. Okay, so I was hoping it didn't come down to this because this is kind of the do or die situation that I was talking about. Who do I want pitching? Dylan Cease or like Cole Irvin or Justin Steele? I made it a rule in the series that I can play elimination games, and I have not done it yet. Just because I don't really... I like playing these games, and I do it off camera a lot. I have a series where I play all the... I guess I have a save that I play all the games, and I go through that way, but I haven't actually done this on camera at all, so... looks like Hader is pretty winded. That's not good. Jacobson as well. Cole Henry. So all of our big guns kind of out of the bullpen tonight. So we're going to have to figure it out, and we'll try to go through this as quick as possible. Usually I'll go batter by batter, but I'm not going to, we'll just sim till runners in scoring position. I think this might be the classic view as well, so if this looks weird, I kind of like this view better. All right, so we go down 1 without anything. Oh, that's good. That's a good start. Cease the delivery. Goes away. Don't walk him, please. That's good start. Okay, well, we'll get the bullpen warmed. We cannot go down in this game because that's going to get ugly if we do. This isn't an overreaction. This is some must-win game, so... I'm going to play it a lot more aggressively than my manager probably would. All right, Cease can get out of it here, getting out Maia. See how he does. And looks like it's going to be in the gap. Gets down. We'll score a run, so we go down 2-0. As Maia is into third, of course. So 2-0, man on third. Colt Keith up. 2 strikes on him, and we strike him out. So not a good start here for Texas, as we'll try to get to Graham Ashcraft, who is not exactly a world burner out there. So we'll start Cease in this inning. And, man, he's getting just knocked around. It's 4th hit already off of him. And, okay, fly ball center. Okay. Bloomer will make the catch. We're going to go until someone gets in scoring position. Then I might pull the plug. We'll see. All right, way to bounce back. So we get out of the second unscathed. And with a 2-0 deficit. So I'm used to being up here. Okay, there we go. 2 guys on. Nobody out. Brock Daniels up. 2 strikes on him. Ground ball. And that's about the worst thing that could have happened there. All right. So JC up, 3 balls to him. Fly ball left field, deep. Does it have enough? It does. 2-run blast to tie it up by JC. There we go. Awesome. So we tie up the game. And, all right, let's go to runners in scoring position. Okay, 2 outs. Maia up. 53 pitches for Cease. Lefty on deck. I'm going to let him pitch. He's looked okay since the first inning. And we'll get out of the inning, too. So, All right, 2-2 here, heading into top of the fourth. And Stone Russell on base quickly to second, and Herman Ortiz up. All right, Joe McCall, see what he can do. Ground ball third. Easy play. And Eric Bloomer, the rookie, see what he can do. Ground ball third. Okay, so the Stone Russell double or whatever happened goes down quickly. And okay, so I kind of want to save. Is Colt Keith really that dangerous? Let's pitch to him. I should probably sit down and steal too. All right, Yandy Diaz absolutely crushes lefty, so I'm definitely not putting in steal yet. All right, so I guess he crushes righties too as he drives one down the line. Let's see if that run will score. Keith the third. Keith scores, so 3-2. All right, probably kept him in a little bit too long. So we're going to bring in Steele. Again, we don't really have much in the bullpen, so it might be going to our starters and kind of trying to piece this together if we even make it that far. And there's a single. Runner holds at third. So Jonathan India here. 3 balls to him. He's going to walk him. Just like that, we're even in a worse position than we were before. Let's get Mark Church up. So huge batter here, honestly. Bases loaded, nobody out, and Trevino gets the framing strikeout there. Sick. So top of their order, we get through Kowser. Let's see if we can get through Rushman here. Fly ball left, gonna drop in. I don't think 2 runs will score though. Okay, so 1 run scores, 4-2. Gunnar Henderson up. We got to pitch to him. Ground ball, going home. On to first. Doesn't get him. We cut down the run. Stays 4-2. 2 outs. Reggie Crawford up. We're going to let the lefty pitch to the lefty. Ground ball second. All right, so we get out of it. 2 runs. Definitely not ideal, but it could have been a lot worse with bases loaded, nobody out. And we'll bring in Mark Church next inning. All right, too early to use pinch hitters yet. We'll let the game play out. So Josh Young up, 2 outs, 2 guys on, and getting nothing there. So going to the 5th, bottom of the 5th, 4-2 game. See if Mark Church can give us a little length here. He has some stamina. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So he walked him. 2 outs here. Jonathan India up. And he'll line out to second. So, all right. Clean 5th inning. Church still okay. We'll get someone up, though. Probably Pacheco is the guy I trust the most, although Ozuna had a good year as well. I'll get Cole Irvin up, just in case we need a lefty or something. All right. So Herman Ortiz gets the second. Joe McCall up. Strikes him out. Eric Bloomer. Give me something here. Oh, man. Fly out to center, so. Not ideal. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Mark Church still out there. We do have a couple lefties coming up, so maybe that's a spot for Irvin, but I don't even know if it's worth it. Does Gunnar have any crazy splits or something? It's a little bit worse. Hit well against lefties this year. I don't even think it's worth it. I think it's best going with our A-arm. Fly ball left. Get the out. Oh, he gunned him out from left. That's sick. All right, keep moving forward here. Simple runners in scoring position. And we get nothing there. And we'll start using pinch hitters now, for sure. So, sit these guys down. We'll let Church keep going. He's done a good job. Worked around a little bit of trouble that he's got himself into, but overall it's looked good. There we go. Get the second out. And Colt Keith up now. 2 strikes on him. 2 balls as well. And we get the K. So Mark Church, really nice job in relief. Gives us 3 shutout innings. And he's completely gassed now. So, yeah, Hader can't go at all. Yeah, I guess we'll try to run with what we got. Okay. We have 2, 3, 4 here, and we get nothing. All right, we're going to bring in Freddie Pacheco, I guess. He's our next best pitcher. Base hit to left. Fly ball left. There we go. We got 1. We can go to runners. Okay, yeah. So no one gets... Okay, so we have top of the 9th here. Definitely going to let Ortiz hit. We don't have a ton of better options on the bench, but we're also going to save Ozzy Albies for if, maybe actually McCall right here. Yeah, I mean, those guys at the bottom of the order might not even get up at this point, so we're going to go with Albies here. See what he can do. He had a clutch hit earlier in the series, and he's going to fly out to right, so we're down to our final out. And it'll be Eric Bloomer. Don't really have any better options. He's got some good ratings. Let's let him hit. Can't be any worse than anyone else, yeah. So he strikes out, and we're going to lose the series. As we lose 4-2. Our offense kind of let us down. I mean, Dylan Cease wasn't great or anything, but, the bullpen was lights out. But, yeah, I mean, it was a JC 2-run home run. That was pretty much it. I mean, we threatened a couple times maybe, but it was not really much. And, yeah, Graham Ashcraft, of all people, absolutely shredded us up. So, Baltimore moved forward, and that's kind of the expected outcome of that series. They were, like, the best hitting team in baseball, and... No, we put up our best fight, and, maybe if we take game 2 there and the guy doesn't hit a walk-off grand slam against us, maybe we take the series, we would have taken the series, but yeah, that'll end this episode. Pretty successful season overall, though. We finished 86-76, put up a good fight against Baltimore, and it's only really up from here, I think. Hader will be off the books, Cease will be off the books, so we'll have some money to spend. $92 million are projecting right now, which is pretty insane, So yeah, tons of money, big offseason ahead, and that'll end this episode. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.